Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Yamal. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Not the most accurate pass. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe, impressive jump! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal ventures forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Madrid have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Played out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's played into the middle. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Garcia gets it away. Gavi. And Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Well, there's the clearance. Lovely. Chance for a shot! Dispatched clinically. And there is your opener. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Valverde. Nice looking ball. He's being urged to shoot. The ball's swung in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Rashford gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Just eases him off the ball. Gavi. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that brings the first half to a close. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid have made the crucial break. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, just a keeper now. Picked out brilliantly. Gavi with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Tchouaméni. Bellingham. He'll try from distance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Rashford gets a good foot in there. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Vinicius Junior is onto this. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Rashford. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to the hour now. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Olmo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see it. It's Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Real chance! And a goal! Barcelona are back in business. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Barcelona leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Tchouaméni. Mendy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he plays one through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, good take in a good area.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Rashford. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Mendy.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Can he get it through? Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Yamal. He's found a way through. Gavi. That's a good ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
Things already rolling. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's delightful. João Cancelo has the space to scheme. That's a good run down the left. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent.
Vinicius Junior!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Lewandowski. Now it's Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. And that has been slung wide. Well, that has not gone well. Still goalless at the moment. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. And the finish! Dispatched clinically. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Valverde has been caught there. It's a foul. Valverde engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. He's on it. Can he get... And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. That's going wide left. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cancelo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Real. And the shot! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. The shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way. He's in one-on-one. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. Madrid are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Pinches it off him. That is good alertness. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have had it all their own way so far then. It's Lewandowski!
Lewandowski clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had a...
Tries a shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Gavi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now he's running away. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Knocks it out wide. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery. Yep, it's a corner. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Mendy. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Look at the space. He's had a shot! That's a decent clearance. Now there's... And a chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Mendy. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Bellingham. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what? And it's come back out to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forced to go back. Now, can he finish? And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. So much time and space here. Driving through the middle. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Madrid get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. Takes aim and crosses. That has been knocked clear, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted. Big chance! They're up to 5 corners now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Rashford. Nice control. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! And again. And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Spread neatly. Decent chance! Koundé. 5 minutes left on the clock. Yamal ventures forward. Last chance, perhaps. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Olmo. Out towards the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! No, that's just wide. Koundé, 4 added minutes on the board. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Yamal. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Eder Militao has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Tries one from range! Oh, denied at the last. He's going for goal! And that is as much as we have time for. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Vinicius Junior claiming the man of the match. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. A header! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Mendy. Chouameni. Pedri. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. He's onside. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's found a way past. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Araujo calmly anticipates. Driving forward. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe thinks about chance, surely! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's in plenty of space here. He's being urged to shoot, forced to go back. And it's De Jong. He has a look up. Dani Olmo really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Valverde receives it in a wide position. Kubasi. And Jamal. Dani Olmo. Into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. He's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo. And it's De Jong. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a really well-measured ball. Jamal. That's tidy. Mendy cuts it out. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mbappe! That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now it's Rafinha. Can he get it through? He's found space here. And that's another good win of the ball. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he welcomes it in. João Cancelo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafinha. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Madrid absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Madrid clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So straight into the second half. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Has to go back here. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rafinha getting forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Real chance! And this is Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! And he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Lewandowski. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. He's found a way through. Lofted it. Oh, great leap! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior tries one from range. Goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Lovely feet. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Lewandowski. Decent chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Bellingham. He's having a shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Rafinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Can he finish? Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Chouameni. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. De Jong. Nicely spread. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Now it's Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Rafinha stood his shot at goal! Has another go! Brought out the best in the keeper. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. It's not an especially good pass, that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Chance for a shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Garcia clearly engaging in mind games here. And he's denied! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Valverde, keeper has taken decisive action, and he's quick to get rid. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's it. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's...
Neymar! Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Neymar. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Joelinton. Carlos Augusto. And he was quick to react. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Spread it left. Neymar has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ronaldo powering forward here. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's found the way past, shoots! Goal! Portugal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ronaldo running with the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's gone backward here. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring. Bruno Fernandes at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've...
Great chance! Pedro Neto can clear it away.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Inacio kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. João Pedro. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha gets into a good position. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. Takes a shot! This time, surely! And no mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Now it's Bruno. That's rather hopeful. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. That's a sharp pass. Spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. And it's Vitinha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's on the finish! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Carlos Augusto. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the referee has blown for half-time. Brazil are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Back underway then. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Diogo Dalot getting this one clear. Driven in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Some good work on the right flank here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Diogo Dalot. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joelinton. João Pedro on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Bernardo Silva has found the net here, of course. Pedro Neto. Plays the return pass. It's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is promising. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the...
Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Joelinton. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Bernardo Silva has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience.
Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Brazil leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's picked his... and the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curly...
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Brazil visibly comfortable, now up by... shot a goal! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Surely he can't miss. He's had a shot! And a neat finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Where it came from. Great ball if he can get there. Douglas Luiz! Joelinton. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, there was plenty on that. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be a chance. Bruno Guimaraes. Douglas Luiz. Oh, that's fabulous.
There they go, hunting again.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bernardo Silva. Joelinton knocks it into space. Big chance! And he steered it beyond the post. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. He's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Diogo Dalot. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rafinha, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether
Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, I wonder, Jim Beglin, what is going through the minds of these players as they face up, respectively, to chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neymar. Luis. Shot could Douglas Luis! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Pinches it off him. Danilo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's João Pedro. Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's and Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's a pretty loose pass. Romero. Argentina have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always...
De Paul! That was superb goalkeeping.
De Paul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Not the most accurate pass. De Paul. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Some really good ball movement. Martinez. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, it's come to nothing. Romero. Montiel. And it's Fernandez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's well spotted. Carlos Augusto. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton. McAllister. Great vision. McAllister is in a really good position out wide. Tagliafico. A probing pass. Now it's Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's João Pedro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Martinez. He shifted it to the flank. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. He's found space here. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro. De Paul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. And he's cut it out. Carlos Augusto. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Douglas Luiz! De Paul. Now Martinez. Chance here to counter. Montiel. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. And the pass is intercepted. Tagliafico. Can he get on the end of this? Romero gets over and intercepts. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Joelinton. Now it's João Pedro. Spread to the right. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The ball in acres of space out wide. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross from Rafinha. He's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Joelinton. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has to go back here. He's having a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Neymar with the short one. Lofted upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
This looks promising. Opts to play it back. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to play it through. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice control. Romero.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's picked it up out wide, and he decides to cross it. He's there and gets it away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. He's got away. This might be a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? And the shot's on here. Looking for options for movement.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now here's the delivery. Martinez deals with that. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa
Into
10.
extra time we go.
Neymar. Camisa 7.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Camisa 5.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Made out to the left flank.
Camisa 18.
He's picked his way through. Look at this. And the shots! Incredible! Just incredible! Well, would you believe that? Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Otamendi concedes a free kick for that. Otamendi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was...
He's having a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, super ball! There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! Lucas Paqueta, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Montiel. And it's Fernandez. Messi. And this is Dybala. Martinelli. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Dybala. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Argentina seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Picked out, and a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Gerson is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Fernandez. And it's Palacios. Oh, sweet feet. Montiel proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, mother! And we're halfway through extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Gerson, that is ended up in no man's land. Tagliafico, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Knocks it into space. Brazil have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lucas Paqueta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That has not gone well. He's in a great position here. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Lucas Paqueta receives it in a good... He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. Martinez must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And now he has two. And that's it. Brazil looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rafinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone...
Now this really is a premium fixture. Two storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, I wonder, Jim Beglin, what is going through the minds of these players as they face up, respectively, to their arch enemies? It is a feeling that I'm sure you can identify with.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
Things already rolling. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Oh, good ball. Well, Pedro! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Nice bit of trickery. And he is dashing away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a shade optimistic. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Neymar plays it short, takes aim and getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And this is Neymar. Fernandez. And here's Joelinton. Joelinton really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
João Pedro. And he's there to clear it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball, and he's in here. Gabriel. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability.
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's definitely not his best.
Argentina definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Threads one in. Now it's Joelinton. Joelinton is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Martinez. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Lisandro Martinez deals with that comfortably.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Joelinton. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Alvarez tries one from range. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get onto this? Neymar stood his ground strongly. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. De Paul. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And Fernandez. Well, that has not gone well. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Nice looking ball. Romero can get it clear. And that's another good win of the ball. Rafinha. Now this could... And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are disappearing out of sight. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. Tries to pass it through. João Pedro is onto this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alvarez.
Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now, can they get him away? Gabriel.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
Lisandro Martinez gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in.
Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Brazil, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Martinez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted.
Argentina seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Douglas Luiz looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Martinez. Aimed beyond the defence. Tagliafico. Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. João Pedro clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's been played through. Now it's Alvarez.
Oh, really well played.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, impressive strike.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. Fernandes. Now it's Alvarez. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Great ball if he can get there. Now this could be a chance. He is through here. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
João Pedro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bruno Guimaraes, time added on 4 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He has a great chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Now this really is a premium fixture. Two storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, I wonder, Jim Beglin, what is going through the minds of these players as they face up, respectively, to their arch-enemies? It is a feeling that I'm sure you can identify with.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
So things are underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis. De Paul. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too.
João Pedro! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. João Pedro! It's off target and by quite a way. Romero. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now Romero. Oh, good read. Tries to play it through. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, they could break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Joelinton, pressing high and with purpose. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Messi. McAllister.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Guimaraes. No way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Douglas Luiz. And that's going wide left. Luiz. João Pedro. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Neymar picks it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. And it's played in. Romero clears it away. De Paul. Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Guimaraes. And he's in as well, Pedro!
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Fernandes. Now it's Joelinton. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Brazil leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? He's had it taken off him. Douglas Luiz. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. That pass isn't the best.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Always onto this. He's having a hit! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his...
And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He has found the way through. João Pedro. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's going for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Joelinton. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross needs to be good. Messi. It's a searching pass. McAllister. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! He's got away with one there. Still just a single goal between the sides. Montiel engages and forces him off the ball. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Alvarez. He's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
João Pedro, pass somewhat off target. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Messi! And there's a goal! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Brazil have turned.
He's having a hit! Oh, quite a hit, and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
But he's well... There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Martinez wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is good alertness.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Real chance! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Now it's Joelinton, looking to play him in. Now it's João Pedro. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicked it back promptly. Now it's João Pedro. Joelinton. Martinez. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's McAllister. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Well seen. And that is that. Brazil have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone.
Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
So straight into the action. It's us or them. Towering header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's worked it through. McAllister proves just a little bit too strong. Linton.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Knocks it into space.
There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Linton
could move up a gear here. Oh, that's clever.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's to Paul. Well read, nice interception.
Neymar.
Now it's João Pedro. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a Linton! Of course! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the...
And Martinez!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And he's quick to get rid. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. And he's cut it out.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha
might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Lisandro Martinez clears it away. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Martinez. Carlos Augusto spots it and intercepts. Douglas Luiz. Oh, what a mistake! Luis. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Fernandez.
Oh, they can break here.
Montiel. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Carlos Augusto gets over and intercepts. Ball's out once more. Montiel couldn't squeeze it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Fernandez. This is a promising build-up. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a good ball out wide. Rafinha, he's picked his way through. Oh, good climb! He's done very well. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second...
To Paul! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Carlos Augusto. Douglas Luis. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Linton. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Linton. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's João Pedro. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. McAllister. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Hoisted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be...
And Martinez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. McAllister. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Danilo promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. João Pedro in acres of space out wide. He has a look up. Rafinha! Nearly, but not quite.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That pass isn't the best. Tagliafico. Oh, delightful ball. Marquinhos gets it away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's João Pedro. Over to the right flank. Rafinha. He leaps for it! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Great vision. And that's a good ball. And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Argentina get their 4th corner. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
DePaul is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got Rafinha! And he's there to make the block.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Well, there's the clearance. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Neymar. Time added on 4 minutes. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Neymar. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Rafinha. And they've got rid. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7.
Into extra time we go.
Camisa 10. Neymar.
João Pedro.
Camisa 6. Camisa
Almada.
5.
Messi.
Deixando o campo
Now it's
para a
Alvarez.
entrada de
Has
Camisa
a look and plays it
24.
forward.
Camisa 18.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Camisa 25.
João
Camisa
Pedro.
17.
That's destined for the flank.
Substituição.
And he's managed to get free. João Pedro is onto this. Almada. Montiel.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gerson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's João Pedro.
Gerson.
That's really well cleared.
It's gone for a throw-in. Delivers the ball.
Romero.
With the clearance. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Montiel. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Almada is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Almada. Montiel.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence.
Here come Brazil on the counter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp, and
And it is half-time in extra time.
so neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Well, we are already up and running again. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Nice interception, well timed. Fernandez. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. Lucas Perry
Gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's going wide left.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And he's there to belt it away.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Almada.
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. And the finish!
And that is doing no harm at all.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in a good position here. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Carlos Augusto. Tries to play.
He's had a shot! And that really is it. Time is up.
So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Rafinha to go first. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Up steps the man with the armband.
No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Brazil are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Argentina really cannot miss this.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
This to double their advantage. That's a brilliant read. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Big character, big moment, big save. Brazil with the chance to go 2 up. Of course, the lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Saved! And that will be that! Brazil have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. The end of the game. Reflections?
Brazil really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! It's a loose ball.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Van Dijk makes the interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Camavinga. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. A probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's stuck it away. And there is his 30th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
This is a promising build-up. Berbatov! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Floated through. Buffon getting this one clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Messi. McAllister. Priol cuts it out. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Berbatov. McAllister, he has found the way through. And Berbatov! Denied by an instinctive save.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Berbatov.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end? Goes for a shot! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! A finish right from the top drawer! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Shapes to shoot! Off the post! Van Dijk is there to clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Camavinga. Now Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's a threat. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Finds it. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. There's the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So, having trailed, to lead. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here! And that is masterful defending. it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Short changes him with that pass.
La asistencia a este partido
So we've reached the hour mark.
96.026 espectadores.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shevchenko, oh, shooting chance! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Now it's Berbatov. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Berbatov. And this is Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Played into space. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away, and this is Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to...
Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga has created one goal already. Oh, good ball! Shoots! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 80.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona drag themselves back again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Serán sustituidos por
Valverde,
el dorsal
foot in.
2, el dorsal 6.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
El dorsal 7. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Valverde. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Oh, well played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. McAllister, he's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shot could be on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Threads one in. I think they're done. They are done. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice sequence of passes, this. Fernandes. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, can he get onto this? Just eases him off the ball. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Berbatov. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Van Basten! And again! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
McAllister. Two down already, a nightmare start. Now it's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola. Fernandes. And that's a dangerous ball. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Nagatomo has the space to scheme, and it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes has created one goal already. And here's Berbatov. It's Ronaldinho! But he's left disappointed.
Ronaldinho really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Might be danger here. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko, looking understandably energised after his goal. Neatly clipped. Shevchenko! And he's there to get it away. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dink through. Guardiola. And it's Marquinhos. And Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Minuto de descuento.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Guardiola getting this one clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Berbatov. Ronaldinho. McAllister receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo on a serious charge here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Guardiola. Berbatov. Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos. Guardiola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Fernandez. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Neymar. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball. Tomori. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Alexander-Arnold.
McAllister.
Shevchenko.
Neymar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. And it's Neymar. He's going for goal! And that really should have been that.
Neymar has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fernandez, real chance! And a neat finish! Barcelona are back in business! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
El dorsal 80. Cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe! Now, can they get him away? No way through, so back it comes. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Brandt. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Brandt clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Conte. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. A lot hinges on this one. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with...
Big chance!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Conte, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Neymar.
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Gerrard. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's McAllister. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Gerrard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. He's through on goal here.
Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Donnarumma did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Messi!
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vardiol. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. And he's in real chance! And he scores! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
It'll be a throw-in.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's shifting through, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And one more try! Gerrard. And he's there to belt it away. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. Donnarumma is there to clear. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Gerrard. Space for him to turn and look. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Guardiola.
OK, Being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vardiol. Now Howson. Vardiol. Howson. Rodri. Oh, it's Gerrard. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marquinhos has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Azar. Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Now it's Azar. Nicely aimed pass. McAllister! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. Conte, Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko. That pass has been well intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, easy pickings there. Shot a goal! And a goal! Barcelona are back in business. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to play it through. Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Messi! Not a bad try by any means. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. McAllister. And this is Shevchenko. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Shevchenko. McAllister. Shevchenko. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Kante. McAllister. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Harrison spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. McAllister. And it's Azar. This is a promising build-up. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. He's being urged to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Driving forward, he has found the way. McAllister! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
All hands on deck for this one.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 7, Hazard, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por...
And it's been taken short. Brandt deals with that comfortably. And it's Kimmich. Great vision. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe! Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Has to go back here. Oh, what a ball! Valverde. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest to...
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona!
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo!
Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Rivaldo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Delivered from distance. Suarez finds himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Rivaldo. Rivaldo gets on his bike and on the move.
And Cruyff! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We're looking at a different game now.
Towering header!
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, this is a great position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Beckham. Closing in on goal. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckham. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Beckham. Played out towards the right wing. McAllister gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Picked out brilliantly. Now who's going to be first to this? Played back.
Cruyff! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goal.
And the shot!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Ronaldinho. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for the run.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there.
Rivaldo, the man we've all come to watch.
That has been cut short. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Rivaldo. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Ronaldinho has created one goal already. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Shevchenko! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Cafu. That's Beckham. Cafu. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Oh,
descuento.
good effort! It's a goal kick. Costa Curta is there, and he can pick it up. And this is Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff. So what can they make of this? And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Beckham. Beckham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Showing good feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Zanetti.
Cruyff.
Guardiola.
Now it's Shevchenko. Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played into space. Well read, nice interception.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Valverde. He might be in here!
That's going in strongly.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Guardiola. Messi. And it's Conte. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Rivaldo. And he's picked out the run. Rivaldo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vardiol. McAllister. Messi has found the net here, of course. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rivaldo. And it's Beckham. Barcelona have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The two
15.
coaches are signalling
dorsal
changes
80.
here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho. El
Just
dorsal
too
10.
high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Por el dorsal 24. El dorsal 11. Hazard.
That'll be
El
a throw-in.
dorsal 7. Cambio de jugadores.
That's a sharp pass. Maradona. Good purposeful running this. And he's in on and Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shevchenko. Now, he's got space here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Maradona. And it's Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit...
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cafu. Rooney. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Habrá un
I have
minuto
to
de
say,
descuento.
that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Shevchenko. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with
Juegan estos
nothing.
espectadores.